what I really want to talk about is all of these Dan Campbell haters coming out of their woodworks. It's like now everybody's like saying you have to play fundamentally sound football and you can't go for it on fourth. You can't do things that are unexpected. That's not Super Bowl winning. That's not going to win you Super Bowls. I don't know about that, especially coming from Acho. Acho's watched the Philadelphia Eagles and Doug Pederson in a game against the New England Patriots. Doug Pederson and the Philadelphia Eagles that year went for it on fourth down as much as anyone. They were second in the league. They went for it, went for it, went for it. They were going for it on fourth down all the time and just living by the edge of their seats because why not? If you have the momentum, everybody else loses too. There are people that do it exactly as you should. Hey, we're going to kick it on 4th and 3 from the 3. We're going to kick it every fourth down. Hey, we're just going to kick it. We're going to kick field goals. We're going to punt the ball. And they go home. It's not like that's a strategy that guarantees you success. It doesn't. This strategy doesn't guarantee you failure. It's just like when the Warriors start shooting threes. And they start shooting a boatload of threes, and everybody's like, this is gonna work in the playoffs. It never works in the playoffs. This is gonna stop. They're gonna get beat by a team that just dominates them in the paint. And then the Warriors had a dynasty. And now everybody's shooting threes. And now people forget that you used to play from the post. It used to be mid-range. You have to drive the basketball. You couldn't just live and die by threes. It's literally changed the way basketball is played on a lot of levels, for better or for worse. It's changed it. But before, it was unthinkable that this strategy would work. And so Doug Pederson in that Super Bowl, everybody remembers the Philly special and that crazy play right before the half. They were up 15-12. It was fourth down, about 27 or so seconds to go in the half. Fourth down from the 1. They run the Philly special on fourth down and get it. Score a touchdown. Now instead of being up 6 points, they're up 10 points. And they win the Super Bowl that year. That's risk. Oh, that's unnecessary risk. They shouldn't have done that. They should have kicked it. They won the Super Bowl. We could talk about last year's wild card round when the Lions went for it on 4th and 1 in the second quarter. Sam LaPorta scored a touchdown, and on that play, they could have kicked the field goal. They won that game by 1 point. So again, when you sit here and say all this craziness, are you saying you don't want teams to go for it on fourth down because you think that strategy is unsustainable? Perhaps, but not going for it on fourth down has lost people games too. So there are two sides of the coin. There are times teams go for it and get it, and it propels them to the next round. And there are times that they don't go for it, and they kick the field goal, and they take the points, and they go home anyway because they played it by the book. And all people can say is they played it by the book. They did what they should have done, but maybe they should have gone for it. Like, hindsight is always 20/20. But was the onside kick unnecessary? Yes, because the strategy isn't what it used to be. But when Sean Payton kicked the onside kick against Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, and it works, and the Saints go on to win their first Super Bowl in franchise history, it's a legendary play because he was a risk taker. And now that's how legends are born. That's how tides change. If the Lions win the Super Bowl playing it this way, it's going to change the way a lot of teams play. Because what do you have to lose? Everybody's done it the same way for so long. Eventually, things have to adapt. Things have to change. Things have to evolve. And maybe this is the next evolution and iteration of the NFL. Maybe this is what the three-point shot it was to the NBA, and you sit there and say, every team has 4 downs. And you got to live with it. You got to live with it. If not, then you're going home anyway. Like, there are a lot of bad teams out there that are doing everything by the book. Hey, we kick it when we're supposed to. We punt it when we're supposed to. We don't go for it. We don't take unnecessary risks. And guess what? They've got 4 wins on the season. So let's not go there with that because I don't think that's the right way to see it.